Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk new stuff and sales. All right, first up is Sawgrass. Sawgrass has released their new sublimation printers. You have the Sawgrass SG500 and the Sawgrass SG1000. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the two. So the SG500 is going to be similar to the 400 and the 1000 is going to be similar to the 800. So they're going to be the same sizes, but they're different. So let's talk about what's new. All right, so let's go ahead and talk what's new. The first things first is it's wireless. No more having to be up close with the printer, right up there, plugging it into your USB. So what's great is it's now wireless and you can print across the room. So I'm super duper excited about that. I think everybody is pumped. That is the biggest thing. So now it is up with times. I am pumped. All right, so everybody knows the Sawgrass is absolutely perfect. I mean, I hope everybody knows. I love it. But it would be great if it was wireless. Well, now it's wireless. They have also changed their screen. So you're going to notice that their buttons are a little bit different. So you're going to see, for example, this one right here. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. So this one is, because the whole thing's going with me. So these buttons here are going to be a little bit different as well as these. It's going to be easier to toggle through, and there's a few new features like, I believe it's got one roller bar or something like that. We'll get into all that once I get the machine in and we do a whole review on it and compare the two. Biggest change that they have is it's going to be wireless. Then you also have the inks that you can get. Let me go ahead and back it up really fast. Also to note that they have updated their SubLegette. Their SubLegette now is SubLegette UHD, so it's new and improved ink. It's supposed to be so much better. And then their new software where they have upgraded along with the new machine, and then the ink is supposed to print so much better. It's supposed to save ink, all of that good stuff, which will be the judge of that once we get the machine in. You have 3 different bundles that you can choose from. You have the SubLegette UHD, like I said. You're going to have the one that has the Caesar Easy Subli inks, which I'm fixing to be upgrading my Sawgrass SG400. And then you also have the Chromoblast. So the Chromoblast is designed for printing on cotton material. Now, you cannot, if you guys already don't know, you cannot, like, say, for example, I'm going to have a Chromoblast, and then this month I want SubLegette, but then I want to go back to Chromoblast. You cannot do that. So you have to have a machine per the type. You have to figure out what ink you want to do. I believe you have one chance to change it, so that's what I'm doing. I've been using the Subli up to this point, but I am going to convert my Sawgrass SG400 to the Caesar. So that's fixing to happen. So like I said, my Sawgrass SG400 will be designated to the Caesar, and then I will have the 500 for the SubLegette UHD. Now let's go ahead and talk what all comes with the machine. So if you get the SubLegette UHD bundle, you're going to get the inks, and then you're also going to get a package of the TextPrint R. I believe it's 110 sheets for $5.49. If you get the Caesar bundle, it is going to come with all of your Caesar inks. It's going to come with 2 packages. One's going to be your SubLegette HTV, and then the other one is going to be masks. With this bundle, you can use it for cotton material using the HTV, and then you can also use it with the, say, for example, TextPrint R, and then print it on the polyester material. So this is kind of like a 2-for-1 type of deal. So I'm really excited about that, and like I said, we are converting that very soon. I actually need to call them tomorrow. Okay, so and then you also have the Chromoblast, and it is $5.99. And like I said, these inks will be able to go on top of cotton. All right, so you have the SG500. Let's take a look at the SG1000. So the SG1000, you have 3 bundles just the same. You have the SubLegette UHD. That price is going to be $14.99, but all of these bundles are going to be identical except for the prices will change. The Caesar bundle with the SG1000 will be $15.49, and then the Chromoblast bundle will be $15.49 as well. Now, I also want to point out, if you guys didn't already know, with the SG400 and 800, you can get these larger bypass trays and print even bigger. So this will fit, if you already have it with your 800 or your 400, those will still fit your new machine. So definitely keep that in mind. I also want to point out, don't be afraid of this price. If you're buying these for your business and things like that, even if you weren't, don't be afraid of the price. You definitely, if you can't afford it right away, they do offer financing. What I love about that is I definitely do it myself through my business. Sometimes I can't afford things up front and I just make the payments. So what's nice about that is if you have a business, you could go ahead and get started now, start making that money and making them payments and pay it off as quick as possible or as long as you need to. So that is great when it comes to Heat Press Nation. They do offer that financing. You can just scroll to the bottom of the screen and you're going to see where it says financing here. You can also do that with anything else that they have. You can throw anything else in your cart. I believe vinyl cutters, all that kind of stuff too. So keep that in mind. Also, to point out with the vinyl cutters, I'm going to go ahead and mention again that they do have the Silhouette Cameo 4, the 12-inch, and the 15-inch. Now, last time I did this sale, which was about a week ago, I thought that the Pro came out. It was due to, I believe, their since they were switching over their web page, it popped up in the background and it shouldn't have, so that was my bad, and they quickly took it back down and retracted. So that is not available, but I do believe it's coming within a month or so. So just stay tuned. The Pro is definitely coming, which is the 20-inch. So they do have those, and once again, you can finance all that. The heat press, I'll mention it again. I do use the Craft Press Pro, the 13x9. It is perfect for us stay-at-home mom crafters, small business. They're amazing. Now, even the 15x15 is a great deal too. So let me go ahead and show you guys something too. Is Heat Press Nation has an outlet store. You can come to Vinyl Cutters, come down, see Heat Press Nation outlet. You could go to Heat Presses, same thing. You're going to see that outlet. I'll also have it directly down below so you can get there. Come back and check that quite often because they do have any of their returns, or maybe they used them at a show or something. They do have great deals on those here, and it's, you know, presses. Sometimes they have the cutters. Sometimes they have the Sawgrass machines. They have all kinds of different machines at all different times. So definitely come in here and take a peek every now and again to see what great deals they have. So that's what I have for Heat Press Nation. Their customer service is amazing. They're a great team, and they have warehouses all over the United States, and they get you your stuff quite fast. So definitely check them out. They also have their own YouTube videos, and they do amazing over there as well. Jared does a great job on those. So definitely check that out. So let's go ahead and move right along to Xpressions vinyl. I want to point out that Caesar now has what they call Twinkle HDB. So their Twinkle, you would say, that looks just like glitter. I thought so myself. So you think that's just glitter HDB with a new name. No, it's actually Twinkle. So the difference between the two is their glitter has texture, so you can feel the glitter, you can feel the texture, and these are going to look glitter, look sparkly, but they're going to be smooth, so you're not going to have that texture. So that's the difference. And currently they have red, fuchsia, navy, I believe royal blue, silver, and gold, and I expect them to have more soon. So and that, I don't know if they will, but I just expect so. Also keep in mind, once again, with Xpressions vinyl, you can always use CrystalAnn to save 10%. So I wanted to point that out while we're here. So that's something new by Caesar. And then also, if you guys have not heard, I'm sure you already have, but Cricut has finally released their Cricut Joy and all of the goodness that goes along with it. I'm currently still waiting for mine to come in. Some of you guys may know that Cricut is sending me mine to review and demo for you guys. So I'm waiting patiently for mine to come in. So as soon as that does, we're going to have some reviews, and we're also going to have some demos coming in. So I will give you guys my thoughts on that. If you guys watch my stories, you would see where I went into Michael's this weekend, and I was able to give you guys kind of my first impression seeing it in person. For example, when I've seen people talk about it in videos, I thought that the blue part was going to be like a matte feeling, like a velvety. I don't know, that's just what vibe I was getting. But it's actually like a plastic, but like has that texture to it, like a scratchy. I don't know how to explain it. So it has like that, I don't know, how do you explain it? Like a plastic, but has texture to it. Which I'll show you guys. I'll be able to kind of scratch on it and show you guys once I get it in. With my fingernails, not deep scratches. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, I want to point out that Cricut currently has a really great deal going on for Access members. you can get this bundle right here for $184.99. So if you guys have been wanting a great deal on the Cricut Joy, they're regularly $179.99, but they do have this for the Access members, and it's going to come with some iron-on, vinyl, cards, some things to get started to playing with your machine. It's going to come with that card mat and all of that. So I really think that's a great bundle. So definitely check that out. I also want to point out to you guys that all of this stuff is not on sale. So anytime that Cricut releases something new, they don't have sale prices on them on Cricut.com. So just be patient. As you guys have seen in the past, that like say for example with infusible ink, everything eventually has sales. So in a few months, these things will be, you know, having the half off sales, 30%, all those good things. So just be patient, grab a few things, play with everything, and then wait for those amazing sales and start snagging it up, because that's what I plan to do. Now I have already came in and grabbed some things. So I have some neon coming. Let's see, I've got the writable vinyl coming, the writable paper. I believe I got some of that smart vinyl. I got a few things to play with for now while we wait. I believe I got this one right here, the beach side. I like to buy there. So if you are going to be buying any of this stuff while you wait for some sale prices, I highly recommend that you get their bundles, because that's going to help you play around a little bit more and get more bang for your buck while you wait for those sale prices. So that's another tip as well. So I wanted to point those out. So they have everything that you can get for your Explore Air 2, you can get for your Joy. So all those vinyls and iron-on, they are going to have everything. So there's that bit of information. And then their current sales, let's go ahead and click over here and see what's going on. So they have the Cricut Explore Air 2 for $229. They have their iron-on material for 30% off. Their infusible ink is also a 30% off. And then their must-have essentials is 30% off. Now, I want to go ahead and show you really quick with their infusible ink. I love these sales because I've mentioned it in the past, is their t-shirts. If you guys do a lot of, even if it's sublimation, even if it's not the Cricut infusible ink, but you do sublimation, this is the time to snag these shirts. They are amazing. If you haven't felt them yet, go to Michael's. They have them hanging there so you can play with them. I believe even Walmart has them like that now. I know Hobby Lobby does, but you could literally go in the store and fill these shirts. They're out of the packages. You can play with them. So they're $4 for the V-neck and the crew neck. The youth t-shirts are $3.20, and I believe the baby bodysuits are like $2.80. Now, somebody asked me the other day if I know if Cricut's going to have the gray available in the youth or the baby bodysuits, and at this time, I have no clue. I'm not too sure if they're just going to do it in the t-shirts or not. I hope they do, because I think that I love the gray. The gray is a ton of fun. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. I did that a few days ago, last week, I believe. So definitely check that out. Also want to point out, if you guys seen Monday's video, their tote bags. This is what I use to make my Mickey tote bag. And let me show you really quick. So these are $6.99 for the medium, and I believe the large is $8.39. So this is where the tote bags are. And also, if you're an Access member, you're going to save an additional 10%. So off that $4 on the t-shirt, that's an additional 10%. So keep that in mind. Their transfer sheets, I believe, are on sale for $12.59 for the 4-packs, and then I believe the 2-packs are $9.09. So there's that. So it's definitely a great deal on fusible ink. And then I believe I wanted to show you really quick with their iron-on. Let me click on that really quick. And I'm going to scroll over here. So that Mickey stuff I just showed you in Monday's video for that tote bag, those are on sale for $10.49. So we have both of those, the glitter and the regular everyday Mickey. Those are on sale for $10.49. All right, so if we come back to sales, I do want to point out, if you scroll down, a lot of the times you can see some really great deals up towards the top. And currently that GMA bundle is still here for $69.99. And then I wanted to point out, look at this. It's originally $108.99 value, and it's $29.99. This is a December 2008 mystery box. They must have came out of the woodwork somewhere, because they're here and available. So you can see, you can add that to cart. They're $29.99 plus 10% off for an Access member. So definitely come take a little peek-see at that. Their bright pads, $49.99. And then also want to point out their bags are super cheap, $19.99, $24.99, $29.99. So they've got some really good deals. That's pretty much it. Like I said, Cricut Joy, and I'm so excited and pumped about this Sawgrass SG 500 and 1000. And let me tell you, I really want the SG 1000 just like I wanted the 800, but I think for me personally, for what I do, I use the I would use the 500 more, just like I do my 400. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. Maybe eventually one day I'll move myself up to the bigger one. But I think for me and what I do, so just take your time, think about it. Do you need the bigger one? Remember, the bigger one's gonna let you do all the big things and smaller. Whereas when you're with that SG 500, you're gonna have the little things to a certain point, but the big one's gonna let you go big and down. So just keep those things in mind. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, also for you guys that are wondering, because I've had some people say about the inks, if you're not a fan of, say, the SubLegette or the Chroma Blast, you can always try out that Caesar, which we're going to be doing a lot of videos on very, very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.